The wildlife and its habitat cannot speak, so we must and we will. With this, hello everyone, I am Anvesha Jana of Class 8. As we all know, every year on December 4th, we observe Wildlife Conservation Day. So, to mark the significance of this day, I am going to say a few lines about this. Wildlife Conservation Day seeks to spread the awareness about preserving and protecting the natural world and its inhabitants. Additionally, it strives to put an end to the wildlife crimes and supporting the Endangered Species Act. Wildlife crime includes illegal poaching and smuggling of animals. Because of poaching, the animals like elephants, rhinos, and many others are at risk of becoming extinct. So, we must conserve our wildlife. With this, I sign out. Thank you and have a wonderful day ahead.
Hello everyone, I am Nilesh Tripathi of 8B going to speak on why tigers should be conserved. Tiger is a precious animal of India, but nowadays the poaching of tiger has been increased and its population is decreasing day by day, mainly in India. Every year in India, over 100 tigers are killed for their teeth and skins, which is not a good sign. We shouldn't kill the tigers. Instead, we should conserve it because if tigers go extinct, then the entire ecosystem will be collapsed. The tiger is a top predator which is at the apex of the food chain, thereby maintaining the balance in the food chain. So we should conserve tigers to protect the food chain and our future. Thank you and have a wonderful day ahead.
Hello everyone, this is Anshuman Sahu going to tell you about the one-horned rhinoceros and the Kaziranga National Park, East India. Kaziranga National Park, 430 square kilometer area sprinkled with elephant grasses, meadows, swampy lagoons and dense forests is home to more than 2200 Indian one-horned rhinoceros, approximately two-thirds of the total world population. The Indian and the Javan rhinoceros, the members of the only genus Rhinoceros, first appeared in the fossil record in Asia around 1.6 million to 3.3 million years ago. The rhino's single horn is present in both males and females, but not in newborn youngs. The black horn is pure keratin, like human fingers, nails, and starts to show after the age of 6 years. In most adults, the horn reaches a length of about 25 cm. Today, the range of the rhinoceros shrunk to a few pockets in the southern Nepal, northern West Bengal, and the Brahmaputra Valley. The Indian rhinoceros is regionally extinct in Pakistan. Adult males Indian rhinos are usually solitary. Groups consist of female with kips or up to 6 subadults. Such groups congregate at wallows and grazing areas. They are excellent swimmer and can run at a speed of 55 km per hour for a short period. Indian rhinos are the grazers. Their diet consists of almost entirely grass, but they also eat leaves, branches of shrubs and trees, fruit and submerged and floating aquatic plants. captive males breed at 5 years of age, but wild male and attain dominance much later when they are larger. In one 5-year field study, only one rhino is estimated to be younger than 15-year mated successfully. Captive female breeds as young as 4 years of age, but in the wild they usually start breeding only when 6 years old, which likely indicate they needed to be large enough to avoid being killed by the aggressive males in the group. Poaching for rhinoceros has become the single most important reason for the decline of the Indian rhinos after conservation measures were put in place from the beginning of the 20th century when legal hunting ended. In 1910, all rhinos hunting in India became prohibited. Observing rhinos in Kaziranga National Park is an unforgettable experience. The vast expanse of the tall elephant grasses marshland and the dense tropical moist broadleaf forest undoubtedly makes the park look beautifully, but is the presence of the Brahmaputra river which makes it look enigmatic. Thank you and have a great day ahead.
Hello everyone, I am Tamanna Naik of 8B, here to speak something about wildlife conservation. Conserving fauna encourages ecological stability and balance in the world. It also enriches food production. Some animals are being traded illegally like the pangolins and are on the verge of extinction. Pangolins are hunted for meat, for medicinal use in traditional India, skin, etc. The biggest threat to pangolin is illegal hunting and poaching for local use and illicit international trade. Although not seen very often, but only 2 lakh pangolins are left in the wild. So, we should stop the illegal trade of this endangered animal and conserve it. With this, I sign out. Thank you and have a glorious day ahead.